Appreciate it, baby girl. You're peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. What's going on? Ain't talked to y'all in a minute. Y'all come on in, man. We gonna build. We're gonna do a master build. What's the math of the day? What's the mathematics of the day? What's going on? Peace to the gods. Oh man, I ain't talked to y'all in a minute.
Everybody off the Wi-Fi.
You're. Let me know if the connection is coming in clear, because it says that it's the Wi-Fi is messing up right now. Yeah. What's the mathematics of the day? We're gonna do some bills. Today we're gonna talk about loving people more than they love themselves, and the problem with that.
Alright, listen, I'm about to restart the Wi-Fi.
Give me a thumbs up if we coming in clear. Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Yeah, they did do good. We could talk about incest and pedophilia. Let's talk about that too. Y'all call in, let's build. Let's build on whatever you got on your mind, whatever you want to talk about. Let's build. You know what I mean? I'm here to address. I'm here to address anybody that you know what I mean. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to address, you know what I'm saying? Anything, you can come talk to me, you can build on it. Like mature adults. When we got differences, even on the internet, we should be able to sit here and talk to each other. And communicate with each other. Even in our differences, we should be able to sit down and be like, and talk through whatever circumstance that we in. But I wanted to start off the master build with just letting anybody out there know that we in the winter season right now in the northern hemisphere, and there's a lot of seasonal depression. I want you to know right now, and to be aware that there is seasonal depression right now. So people are depressed, okay? So humans belong between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn in the tropics. And when we don't have that, you feel what I'm saying? What happens is we could be real negative. People don't know how to respond to not being in a natural environment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it could be very depressing. And so we turn to alcohol, we turn to entertainment. Of course, people are going to abuse the internet. Of course, people are going to abuse. When people are hurt, they go online and exercise their demons. So let us be aware that we are depressed right now in this season right now where everything is in slumber. You get more tired. You a little more lazy. You don't feel as much energy because of the fact that everything is sleeping. And so the tune of nature here is to go to sleep. It's hibernation. So it's kind of like a time to really be quiet. That's why you see me quiet. I've been resting. I've been in hibernation. I've been observing, watching, reflecting. This is a reflect. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it is a time to power down, to breathe less, to do less. You know, you can eat a little more, but not overeat, but eat a little more because your body needs to be warm. So you need to learn how to cope with the environment and be one with nature. If you look outside your window, everything is dormant. You feel me? So at the end of the day, we have to have patience with people. You know what I'm saying? People are you want to put that in the background? You want to put that up in the background? Okay.
is back up and running. Everything Wi-Fi is back up and running.
Okay, so is it freezing? Is it freezing? Hold on real quick, y'all. Coming in clear. Thumbs up if we coming in clear. Let them know that everybody can't be on the internet at the same time.
I don't think no one's on the internet, baby.
I'm good. Okay, we good. We good. I know you calling. I'm gonna let the calls in. I just want to warm up everybody real quick so we can have a. Okay, cool. So it's imperative that we're patient because right now nature outside is saying go to sleep, relax. It's putting you in a lower frequency because right now we are supposed to be in hibernation. We're supposed to be anything in this natural environment in this place is supposed to be sleeping a lot. It's supposed to not have a lot of movement. You know what I'm saying? There's not supposed to be so much movement during the winter season. So you are going to feel a seasonal depression because literally you're supposed to be in hibernation. You feel what I'm saying? Until the sun comes back out here. So there's a lot of depression that goes on. So how people, us humans, we deal with this, it's just like sunflowers, right? When a sunflower cannot get sun from the sun, when it can't get sunlight, they turn to each other to get nutrients. So when sunflowers cannot get sun from the sun, they turn to each other. You can go look this up. They actually turn to each other. And that's what we do. We turn to each other to get our elements, to get our nutrients, to get our love and affection. So people become more, violent. People become more needy. They become more emotional. You know what I'm saying? We become more... We're looking for things that let off endorphins, right? Alcohol, sex, relationship, funny shit, drama, eating. Whatever lets off pleasure, we do it more during this season. So people abuse stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So with understanding that, we have to realize that people, if you see somebody talking negative about me, if you see somebody being negative in this season, you can see the negativity is going way up. Because people are looking for something to feed off. Whether we're talking about Dwayne Wade's son, whether we're talking about whatever we're talking about, we're looking for something. You can see people running from themselves through alcohol and entertainment. But let us stay aware. Let us stay focused in this time and realize we're being tested. And also recognize nature and appreciate nature and what it's asking of us right now in totality. And that is to be calm, be patient, and hibernate. To be still, like the trees. To appreciate and reflect and meditate more. This is a time for reflection. This is a time for, less talking. And more listening, more observing. And with that being stated, I want to build with y'all, and I want to sunflower with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that being stated, I'm gonna take the first caller. We don't have to turn up the comments. We have a very mature group that comes on here. We got a very mature group of people. You know what I'm saying? And we have intellectuals here. We don't have the mature people in the group. We might have one or two, but more than likely it's a very mature group that calls in, and we can vibe high. You feel me? We ain't got to give a lot of energy to the negative vibes.
Yo,
Peace, God. Peace, God. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. Really, I just want to say something simple to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was just seeing, because, I started following you like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just real motivational because I'm from a real small city, real small. And
What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm from Michigan City, Indiana. My name is Mr. Wood.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was real motivational because I'm just seeing I'm an entrepreneur, so I count on my community as well. And I saw you go from the very top of things didn't even have to be conscious of what was going on because you were so on top. You were just so on top, you couldn't be stopped. And then I seen you go all the way to the bottom. Literally. And now you back on top. And it's the only person that didn't give up on you is you. I saw the people in your circle become wary. The women become worried. And I was like, and it was just discouraging me because I'm like, dang, if she can go from the bottom to the top, I don't know, because like I'm just going through the same thing, like figuring out how to stay on top, how to stay afloat. And man, it just changed my life to see that you never gave up on yourself and you back where you're supposed to be. And you back where you're supposed to be. And I don't want to take too much of your time because there's probably people that got actual questions, but I just want to say for everybody, you a living example of not giving up on yourself.
I love myself, yeah.
I love myself too, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, that's real.
All right, brother.
Hey, and that goes right into and that's deep that you said that. The caller just said that goes into what I was saying originally. You can't love people more than they love themselves. Like, love start with self. You got to believe in you. It's okay to listen to other people's opinions about you, but it's called self-esteem. Okay, so I want y'all to understand one thing. A lot of y'all out there loving people more than they love themselves. And trust me, it's a lot of good people out there that once you invest yourself in someone, that you want to get your profit from what you invested. You feel what I'm saying? So I could understand that cutting losses is a hard thing. It's like gambling, right? When you don't put all this money in and you trying to get it all back, it's kind of hard to walk away from that table. What the universe is asking you to do in those moments is to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? The brother says something very important. The reflection, he just said something very important. He watched everybody give up on me but me. And because of that, I've been a pillar in the life for other people to not even almost find themselves, come back and be like, you know what? Just stay solid. Love yourself. And love people that you can't love close from a distance. Like, learn how to love people from a distance and stay consistent in what you believe. You feel what I'm saying? So it's winter season right now. So a lot of y'all accepting shit from people that you wouldn't really accept. So I want to say this to y'all, the people out there right now, that's loving people more than they love themselves. You deserve better. I'm going to say it again. You deserve the very best. Give yourself the very best. Do not settle for anything. You deserve the very best. And you're going to have to let go of that relationship because I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't doing nothing but taking you down. You feel what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. So with that being stated, you can't love somebody more than they love themselves, man. You can't care for somebody more than they care for themselves. All you could do is give them knowledge. All you could do is give them the knowledge itself, and they have to make their own way. You feel what I'm saying? They got to make their own way. I just want y'all to know that somebody need to hear that shit right now. Somebody really need to hear that. Let that shit, let it ride. Get a person time. Get them time. They gonna come around. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna come around. You feel me? Give them time. You feel me? Because when you invest something, you invest your heart and your feelings into something, you want that return. And you're going to have to cut all ties. And nothing is lost and all is going to be transformed to you. You got to realize that everything is coming back to you. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is coming back to you. Somebody let the demons in the room, huh? Don't even worry about it. We're going to vibrate higher. Put the hearts in the building. Hey, let me tell you something about this. Let me tell you something about life. I'm going to show you something right now. You see how the room the numbers went up So there was more negativity that came in the room because people are trying to feed off of anything that they can in these weak moments. The most weakest people just trying to find entertainment and send out, they're trying to hurt somebody's feelings or scare a reaction to somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you right now, everybody that's Carbonation, that's watching me to build, to learn, right now I want you, oh, y'all already doing it. Damn. Yo, y'all ahead of me. Shut the room down. Yo, y'all think y'all know me? Okay, this is getting too real. Because I'm about to say this is our room, and let's shut it down. They already putting ours. You feel me? Immune system type shit. Niggas already putting hearts. I look down and y'all already putting hearts in it. That is what's up, yo. Yeah. That's funny, man. That's funny. Keep vibing, man. Don't be distracted. Keep it moving. Let's take the next caller. Let's build. That was funny, though. That was a good laugh. Yeah, that's a good laugh right there. Shout out to Carbonation, controlling the environment, letting people know what's going on. What's going on, Rara?
Thanks, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just wondering, like, how to stop having vivid dreams, because they say I have mental illness, and mental illness I have is connected with vivid dreams, so I was wanting to know how to stop having vivid dreams. I can't tell whether they from life. Like, I go to sleep, I think the dream is actually real, but it's not real, just a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do I stop having vivid dreams?
Okay. I don't know. I think you should just focus I don't know, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't got the answers. I don't know you. I don't know.
All right.
Yo, I'm going to be honest with you. Somebody said blink. Nigga, just blink like 10 times. You going to be okay.
No, he's
He's what? Yo, y'all comedy, like.
no, seriously, like, when you be having vivid dreams, it's usually messages from so you trying to send messages to yourself.
You trying to send messages to yourself?
Like to face yourself.
No, I said you trying to send messages to yourself, to face yourself?
But you probably keep running from
And you probably keep running from yourself, she said.
Oh, all right.
All right, man, be good. All right. I picked up the vibes. I'm like, hold up, I don't even know if I want to converse with that. You know? Yeah, any issues, yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could come to me, talk to me. I'm always here. We could build. That shit was funny, bro. He was like, yo, how do I stop dreaming the dreams and lucid dreams? I'm like, I don't know, man. He said, this y'all leader? He laughed at him in his face. He said, I was scared. Yeah, like, one thing I'm learning about life is, like, the greatest thing that I ever learned in this whole journey is what to give my energy to. Like, your energy is so precious, Reflections. You are worth your happiness. And what you give your energy to is so important. You feel me? Like, one thing I learned is how to and what to give my energy to, yo. That's the greatest thing I learned through my whole journey is what to give my energy to, you know? I'm glad. Please, y'all go ahead. Please, I just want to talk to the gods anyway. Hey, what we doing? Good, let them go. Please go, because we trying to build here and we trying to keep it a positive vibe over here. You know what I'm saying? And keep a learning environment. feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like I told you, like I said, the best thing I learned through this journey is like what to give my energy to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned that's the greatest thing the universe has taught me on this journey. Like, yo, be careful, right? What you give your energy to, like, cause it's all kind of options out here. And you got 24 hours in a day, 8 of that goes to rest. You got energy management is so important. Yo, when my daughter, she get all my energy. I'm not on live right now because my daughter needs to learn. She get all of my wives, they get all of my family, they get all of my energy. My life is very precious. My energy is very precious. I have very little time to give energy to shit that is not, you know what I'm saying, giving anything back to the well-being of my circumstances. So just a little advice to you, be careful what you feed yourself and what you give energy to, because it's very important. You feel what I'm saying? It's very important what you give energy to, because people just be giving views to the wrong thing, wasting your life force on things that don't promote you. Or, you know, when you watching me, I hope you catch a gym, or I hope you watching me to learn something, because what's the use of watching someone if you're not really learning nothing? Like, only losers do that. I'm a winner, so winners like think a certain way. So with me, I think like I'm very in particular. You know what I'm saying? Like who I and what I give my energy to. If you think I'm fake, please don't give your energy to me. You told me I'm fake. Okay, now log off. I might come to New Orleans. I know I'm going to go to New York, so. Nature, boy. Hey, for real, like. Peace, God.
Peace, God. What up, man?
Peace. What's going on with you?
What's going on, my guy? How you, man?
Just.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I just want to let you know I've been watching you for years, homie. I've been watching you before I think even you and Eliana even started kicking it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my question to you is this, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, because I sit back and around the time when you first started all that higher consciousness stuff and you was living in the jungle, I was going through the same thing you was going through, right?
Uh-huh.
And I kind of feel like as me going through what you was going through, I was feeding and off of a lot of information you had. And I was learning off of you, too, at the same time.
Uh-huh.
From watching you, but going through what I'm going through. And I want to say this, because I'm not going to lie, I was dibbling and dabbling, because, you know, our generation is kind of lost. We looking for answers. We trying to find what's really the truth.
That's a fact.
And I feel like watching you, I feel like what you're bringing now is kind of, it brings a little bit of confusement, because it's like you following, you talk about the kingdom of God.
Mm-hmm.
I could tell you know about the Bible. You talk about the kingdom of God, but then in the same word and in the same sense, you preach about stuff that the Bible goes against, like you know, following the stars and all of that other nonsense, like the zodiac and stuff that just man-made. It's not from the source. You know that if we really want to, we can get divine supernatural information from God. You know that. Literally, without trying to get it from man-made substances. You're getting your stuff from man. This is man-made. This ain't from God. Reading zodiac signs and horoscopes and all that, that's not from God, man. You think that's from God?
I think it is. I think that the 3 wise men found Jesus from the stars in the Bible. It was 3 wise men. I don't know. You remember the 3 wise men?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. You gotta read your Bible. Just Google the 3 wise men in the Bible. They were actually astrologers that found Jesus from the stars. They were 3 wise men.
Yeah, but in the Bible, it talks against stuff like that.
I wouldn't doubt it. The Greek took it and did what they wanted with it and made, you know what I'm saying? If you understood the history of the making of the Bible, then it would give you a better concept of how to read it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at the history of how it was put together. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna be conscious, then we have to be all the way aware of what's going on. So you gotta look at how the book was put together, God.
Yeah, I don't know, because I actually dibbled and dabbled in some things, so that's why I feel like I got the right to bring this up, because I was into all that palm reading and, you know, psychic reading. I'm not gonna lie. And I opened up some doors. I opened up Pandora's box. I opened up some doors that I shouldn't have opened. And I actually can see through the supernatural. I can see in the spiritual world, you know? So I understand off of my experience. And I didn't even really get into depth with the Bible and Christianity or whatever religion. I believe that we don't need a Bible. I believe as soon as we go outside, we're living in the spiritual world, so we don't need that. God will give us all the experience we need, all the knowledge we need. You know, I'm not saying that some like the Bible and certain books is knowledgeable. It's good to read those things, but at the same time, I don't feel like we need to be going all out trying to learn all this shit that really is not necessary. I feel like a lot of it is unnecessary.
You feel like the observation of nature is unnecessary?
The observation of nature?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You don't think that the observation of nature is important? I feel like that's called science. What you think, science is important, or should we get all our knowledge from a Bible?
I believe nowadays science does play a role, but I believe that we should get most of our knowledge from the Bible. I don't think we should lean too much towards science.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's just my opinion on it. I might, you know. What do you think about that?
I think we should get all our knowledge from science.
Oh, see, we on two different wavelengths, man.
Yeah.
And that's man. Science is man-made. So how you want to say that, my brother, man?
My man is God.
You said man is God? So you do, and that's another thing I want to ask you. You actually really think like you are God? You think you're God? The God? You think you're a God or the God?
I feel like we are the God. I feel like I am the messenger of that, of which we are.
But you're not. But you know you're not the God. You're not the number. You're not the high source. You're not.
No, we are. Everything is the God, right?
So you.
I am a messenger of all that we are. My job is to get you to realize that you God.
Now I understand the concept. I know that, you know, I'm a part of God's creation and all that. I don't feel like I am the God. I don't feel like I am the highest rank. I don't feel like I believe that there is somebody that sits on the throne. I don't feel like I'm that though.
Is it a he?
Nah, I believe it's not. I believe there's it's not a woman or a man. I just believe it's a power that's just more powerful than anything we can imagine.
Is it the power that powers us?
Yes.
So that means that we cannot be anything but it.
Now I get your whole concept behind everything of what you're saying. I understand.
I'm saying, how can we? If it is the power that we are, and how can we not be it?
We are it. I'm not saying that we ain't it.
So we are it.
Nah, we are it, but I don't feel like he made us. So we're not.
Oh, so now you're saying it's a he.
I mean, that's just what I'm using. I'm not really.
You can't use that and not make people think of a gender.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
So let's say it. That's what it.
All right, let's call it it. I don't.
So why would you say it made us instead of it made itself? Because if it made itself, if it made us and we are made from it, then why not say it made itself in us?
And that's what it did.
Right. And if it made itself in as us, then we are it.
So let me ask you this: Do you believe that you're the only one that holds whatever it is? You feel like you're the only one that's the Messiah that's running around, or do you believe that it will give a lot of men that power? Like
I am the only Messiah. Absolutely.
I don't agree with you on that, brother.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't believe with you on that, my brother. So you feel like all these millions of people, you're the only Messiah right now.
That's a fact.
I don't.
Let me ask you a question. In your Bible, was there more than one Jesus? Or out of all the millions of people, was there only one Jesus that walked the earth at that time? When Jesus walked the earth, was there a couple Jesuses, or was there just one Jesus when Jesus walked the earth?
How would we know that? We wasn't there.
I'm just saying, this your Bible.
Now, my thing is to understand
when the prophet Muhammad walked the earth, was there more than one Muhammad?
So you're saying at that particular moment, but you got to understand, we are living in a new era. We are living in days to where Jesus already fulfilled that. That's why he sent his Holy Spirit down to us. Mm-hmm. And he gives man and multiple men that power, not just one. Mm-hmm. Multiple men will have that power.
Oh, okay.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
Because I don't believe nowadays, I don't believe just one man can be the Messiah like how it was back in those days.
You got every right to believe what you want to
believe. Every tongue will bow, and every knee will bow, and every tongue will confess. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, that saying right there alone should tell us that it's not gonna just be one multiple person. We living in days to where everybody's gonna get that supernatural healing. Mm-hmm. Not everybody, but the ones that opens up their ears and is enlightening to what's going on this planet. Mm. That's just how I feel, my brother. But I respect you, man.
I respect your opinion.
Yeah, and I watched you, you know what I'm saying, for years, my man. And I learned a lot through your process. You know what I'm saying? No hateration and none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, my G. Yeah. And respect, man. It was a good time chiming in with you, man.
Hey, peace to the gods. Thanks for the
peace, man. Yep, respect.
Hey, that's a good caller right there, y'all. Yo, I'm about to let you in, easy money, but I want to say this before I let you in. Yo, one thing I learned on this journey is to respect and love myself in all facets. To love means to understand. And when I was younger in my mission and I was growing, I used to get real angry when people didn't agree with what I was speaking and teaching. And the more I've been on my journey, the more I come to respect the process that everybody's in consciousness, and that everything is me. And that when I'm talking to somebody and they don't agree with me and they don't understand me, even if they're rude and disrespectful, to also understand and look at that person as a version of myself that just doesn't understand. And this is where Jesus was getting whipped on a cross, and he was like, forgive them for they know not what they do. Even though they were beating him down, he was still able to say in that moment, yo, I forgive you because y'all really don't understand. You don't understand. So I forgive you. So until we get to that point, can we ever be Christ conscious? So it's a major key for us to understand that it's imperative that we live and let live and respect the process of the unraveling of the collective consciousness. The brother might have 30 more experiences that changes his whole concept in the next 30 days. You feel what I'm saying? Who am I to judge him at where he's at right now? He don't understand. It's not for him right now, but maybe we plant a seed. Maybe, but whatever it is, we have to have mercy. We have to have understanding and say, okay, all right, there's one thing I learned. You know what I'm saying? That everyone is a parallel version of myself. And I need to love and understand that everybody's not going to get it. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much people hate you, to understand that they're hating you from a place of hate for self, and then forgive them. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I learned. And now I just laugh because I've been, you know what I'm saying, maturing so much in the Christ consciousness and this frequency for so many years. I feel good. I feel powerful. I feel in control of my own being because I know how things go. You feel me? Been through so much. Feel me? So I'm gonna let the next caller in. Oh my God, he's on. Let's build with the next guard. Let's see what we're building on now. Okay. Next caller. That's baby girl. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you right now what's important.
Peace, God.
Peace. What's going on? Beautiful skin.
Good. Thank you. I love myself. So I wanted to ask you basically, like, how do you stay up on, like, being in tune? Because, like, I feel like I woke up, like, I had a conscious awakening maybe when I was, like, 20 years old. And, like, now I'm 24. And it was really, like something, like, shook me and woke me up, like, and all of a sudden I looked around and, like, I felt like I could see. You know what I mean? So now at this point, years have gone by and I feel like I'm just, like, been desensitized. And I'm not as I was when I first awoke. Do you know what I mean? And I'm, like, trying to figure out, like, and, like, every once in a while, like, you have these spiritual experiences that'll shake you up and kind of, like, wake you up for maybe a month or two, you know what I mean, or a week or whatever. But then, like, you know, you kind of just, like, you know, just go back into that every day, life is boring, like, that kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, like, my question is, like, I'm a Gemini. How do you stay up? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you stay woke, basically? Like, you know, I know I'm woke, but it just don't feel like it sometimes.
Right. I'm going to tell you a story. This is a true story. And most people don't know what's going on with that. It's like an echo.
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm going to see if we can talk through it. All right. Here it goes. That's better. All right. So I'm going to tell you a story. When I was 19, right? I ain't going to lie to you. I'm 37 or 38 times around the sun right now, right? I was 19 years old, or 19 years around the sun. We don't say old, because we're not old, we're infinite. So when I was 19, this is a true story, right? I woke straight up. There was no internet. There was only the library. Remember when we had the library? There was no cell phones. There was nothing. I woke plumb. I woke up to this knowledge that I have now when I was 19.
Right.
How I always knew I was destined to do this.
Right.
And I literally was so lit that I went to the library, which the library was like the internet before the internet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, back then, the library itself was the internet. That's what everyone that was intelligent. Like, wait. It's an echo going on.
Is that better?
Yeah. I mean, it might be. You did something to move the phone. Okay, right there. That's better. All right, so the library was literally where we met up. We okay? The library is where everybody met up, right? So I literally was in the library teaching this knowledge, teaching it at the best of my ability, teaching the knowledge I'm teaching right now at 19. And I left everything. I left Babylon alone, like at 19, right? And I had like grown men following me. I had a group of people literally walking with me. Like, I'm not lying to you.
I believe it.
I never told this story, but I had a group of men, like, with their kids and everybody and
Because
everything.
they thirsty. Yeah, they need it. Yeah.
You know, and we were literally walking around all day, every day. And the groups start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they were following me, right? And I was literally teaching them stuff, right? And one day it was way before our time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, yo, man, we going home, man. We ain't got nowhere to go. It's getting cold. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, y'all. And they all like left and went. It was just a moment, and I went back into being asleep. You know what I'm saying? I went back into the world and went back into being asleep. Obviously, when 2012 came, I woke up again. You wake up in levels and layers.
Right.
Okay.
There's physical awakenings, there's spiritual awakenings, there's mental awakenings.
Right. Don't worry about staying awoke. The universe is gonna, when it's ready for you to get up, your higher self has already set alarms for you. When it's time for you to do what you're supposed to do, it will be it's no way around it. It's going to be so clear to you that you got to stay in this life and do it, because you're not going to be able to do anything else.
Right.
I got to the point where there was nothing else for me to do but this. You know what I'm saying? And the universe supported it. So don't even fret. Stay watching the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Just take it one day at a time. And the opportunity, when it's time, it will come, and it would be inevitable to just do what you're supposed to do 24/7. I know you're saying that you're afraid. You're afraid to like keep losing it and going back all the way to sleep.
Because it's like a high. When you feel great, you know, you feel good, you feel great. You know what I mean?
Another thing is
just feel on it.
Another thing is that in order for you to stay there, you must like relinquish everything you're doing. You must let it all go and totally dedicate your whole life to this mission. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a major transformation and a major sacrifice that you're gonna have to go through. You feel what I'm saying? If you're really serious about it. So if you're truly serious about it, you'll let everything go.
Yeah. I feel
in the Bible, Jesus was walking and a guy said, I will follow you. He said, the foxes have holes, the lions have den, but the Son of Man don't know where to lay his head. He was basically saying that this journey is crazy, right? So, and the next man came to him. He says, go, and he had a lot of money. He said, go sell everything you have and come follow me and proclaim the kingdom of heaven, right? And here's the thing. You can't serve God and money. You're going to dedicate yourself to one and hate the other. So you got it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to hate this. You're going to have to straight hate the system and dedicate your life. Like, that's what carbonation is. Carbonation is a dedication to True gets in our eyes. Okay, True. You definitely going to have to, like, literally let go of everything and literally, like, join carbonation. Proclaim the kingdom of God. Like, really take it really serious. Gaga greetings. And, so that's my advice to you is that, just dedicate your whole life to it. If you can, like, do it. Sell everything and just go on a spiritual journey. And last thing before anything, I want to say this. The spiritual journey is the journey beyond what meets the eye.
Right.
Okay? When you're a spiritual teacher, you're seeking for knowledge beyond the worldly views. You know what I'm saying? And you live in the metaphysical. You talk about the metaphysical. You're here to teach people because we've been taught to see life from the outside in. When truly life is to be seen from the metaphysical to the physical. So we are, as a spiritual teacher, we learn the metaphysical and teach people how to see themselves from the metaphysical to the physical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So first things first is you have to learn the metaphysical. And then you give people the metaphysical to the physical so that people can understand the world and what they're seeing. And that starts off with identification. You know what I'm saying? If I was to ask you, who are you? What would you say?
Shit. I'm God.
Right. That is the metaphysical. Now, when we say that, I say we'll point to God. And like, what is God? You like, it's metaphysical. You say it's spiritual. The spirituality is metaphysics. You know what I'm saying? And understanding how do you explain I am God into the physical. Like, how do you explain to somebody from the metaphysical? Like, how do you break that down to somebody to say, like, listen, explain God and bring God from the metaphysical to the physical so that I can understand who I am? Could you do that?
I could try.
Okay. So the spiritual teacher that you are, because you are a guru, obviously you're a guru, because you're wanting to be a guru, right? So this is what your purpose is. This is what you want to be. This is who you want to be, right? You want to be every day, all day, not only learning the metaphysical, but teaching it,
living it.
and living it. And that's what you want to do with your life. You don't want to do anything else with your life.
Right.
What we are scared of is that we're not going to be able to provide for ourselves financially. But the thing is, it says, seek ye the kingdom of God first, and everything else shall be added unto you. So you need not to worry about, and this is where you start depending on the metaphysical. You know what I mean? You become a spiritual teacher, teaching the metaphysical, and actually depending on the metaphysical to take care of your physical needs. And see, that right there is on a whole nother level.
I mean, is that a good thing though?
Absolutely.
Should you depend on it, or should you have just trust it?
Why would you depend on the thing that is the essence of what you're teaching, what you're living, what you're breathing? It is life. You know what I'm saying? It's the metaphysics that bring the physical into fruition. So everything physical comes from the metaphysical. So why wouldn't we depend on the metaphysical, the law of attraction, the way we use our mind, what we focus on? You see what I'm saying? This is how we manifest what we want. You don't need money to manifest what you want. You just need your mind. You just need the metaphysical. You just need thought. Can you grab a thought? Not a thought that hasn't been manifested. But all you truly need is to sit still and say. All you really need to do is to sit still and say. Envision in your mind what you want and what you deserve and what you need. Love yourself and keep that vision, and it must come into physical. If you hold it, it must come. See, this is taking the metaphysical into the physical. And this is what spiritual teachers teach. So yes, we can depend on the metaphysical. Why wouldn't you? It's the only thing to depend on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm here if you ever need. And look, my wives, they're always here. Nana's always there. You know, anybody in Carbonation you ever want to reach out and talk to behind the scenes, we're always there. So if you ever need any help, you can reach out.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I love myself.
Thanks for calling in. That was a dope build. That was a real dope build. Nana will be gone next week. People always look for the demise of people. You know what I'm saying? You see people in a pattern. You feel me? People have their generational curses they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You see the pattern, and instead of us believing in each other and speaking life into existence, we speak death upon each other. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Why not say, Nana, you got this, you could do it, rather than, use your tongue to bring life, not death. You could bring death to Babylon. You could bring death to hate, and you could bring death to a lot of things, but don't bring death to your brother or your sister. Always use your words to uplift people. Always use your words and your energy to uplift whatever. We have enough negativity in this world. We are here as light workers. We bring light. We bring consciousness. We bring awareness. We are spiritual teachers. We are spiritual gurus. We are here to bring people up and help people deal with their issues. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when I say this right now, use your words. If you are a spiritual guru right now, press 1. If you believe in the metamorphosis of the human soul and this human consciousness evolving, and you believe that Nana can become mature and understand who she is in life, press 1. If you are a spiritual guru and you are here in the evolutionary process of the human consciousness and you are here to bring the transition of that forward, press 1. If you are a spiritual guru and you came here to bring change, press 1. If you believe in Nana and you believe that she can do what you want to send positive energy, press 1. And that's all we doing here. We sending positive vibes. You feel me what I'm saying? We're not even vibing like that. You feel me? I want you to leave this live inspired. I want you to leave this live and I want you to be like, yo, I don't even want to talk about nothing negative. I want you to leave this live like literally light in your soul, inspired to do something great, because we need to inspire each other, because it's cold outside right now. We in a winter season. We need to inspire each other. We need each other right now. So let's positive vibes all day. You feel what I'm saying? Because we can be negative all day, but let's build. Let's give each other that knowledge to keep us in tune with what we're doing. You feel what I'm saying? All that negative stuff is cool. Like, we use the negative. Don't run from the negative. Embrace it. Without the negative, there's no positive charge. So we have to use the negative to turn it into positive. So any negative that gets thrown to you, always learn how to turn that negative into positive. Don't let that negative take you down. Always use that negative to make positive energy. It's all energy. It's sent to you. Take it and, hey, let's make lemonade out of lemons. You feel me? Everybody stay up. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to take the next caller. We're going to build. Let's get it. I speak life positivity unto my brothers and sisters, unto myself. We are here to help people evolve into their higher self. We are not here to keep people distracted on dumb shit. You feel me? Let's get it. Peace, God. We are here to make our people focus back on themselves, not focus on things that don't matter. If you're making people and you're distracting people to focus on things that don't matter, then you are not a part of the process of helping people. You're not a spiritual guru and you're not a spiritual teacher. We are here to get people to focus right back on themselves. We're here to make people responsible for what they're doing so that they can evolve. That's your job as a light bearer. Each one of you are here to bear a certain light. And I remind you that you're here to love one another and give inspiration to the next person, to pick the vibes up in whatever you're doing. Use your energy to make sure that everyone is up. You feel me? Anything that your voice touches or whatever you post touches, let it uplift your fellow man and your fellow sister. You feel me? Anything else is a distraction. Peace, God.
Hi. How are you doing?
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
How you feeling today?
So, I'm from Algeria. Do you know where Algeria is located?
Nah, where's that located at?
It's a northern African country.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically 99% of the people here are Muslims. We speak Arabic. Yeah, and this is my first time coming here to your live. I have a friend living in New York. He was the one who shared your account.
Hey, welcome to the live. Welcome.
Yeah,
I'm glad to be on the phone with you all the way in Africa. This is beautiful. We're connecting. I love the internet for this.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I get to discover someone like you. And my question, no, not Algeria. Algeria. So my question is about the people who are going through like psychological problems. And they think that medicine or medications is one of the solutions to their mental illness. And they don't consider like alternative treatments that are not chemicals. Like, what do you think about that? Like, do you have any other solutions for this kind of mental? Because I have a cousin who went through a divorce and he had a motorcycle accident, and he has a mental breakdown because of his divorce with his wife after his accident, and he got to a point where he became suicidal. And when I asked my aunt, I told her like why he's like taking all of these medications, why he's not considering like alternative treatments. She told me like it's the only solution, so he can get back to the to get improvement in his mental health. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Do you think that's option that he should take?
Yeah. First of all, I just, I don't know him and I don't know the situation exactly. What I shout out, I send my condolences to your friend. It sounds like he's going through a lot of hard times right now, and a lot of times, and you said his wife left him after the motorcycle accident?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he had like problems walking again, and he wasn't working.
So she left him. Yeah. Man, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear stuff like happens like that. There's somebody online called Bruce Lipton, called Epigenetics, the biology of belief. And what it basically, the study is basically upon how the mind controls the body. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like in these days of time, we're starting to learn that traditional medicine is coming to a halt, and we're starting to realize that, hey man, traditional medicine is not the key to our health, and our belief systems are our key to our health. Nature is the key to our health. Our lifestyle is the key to our health. Healthy people, healthy situations, love for self, knowledge of self, the complete understanding of knowledge of self is an actual remedy to the top premium health that we can have here in this plane of existence. I would highly advise that you would get your friend on a vegan diet. I would highly advise that you get him out into nature. You would inspire him to go out and study knowledge of self, and if you could get him to, get back into life and see it from a different perspective, and inspire him to get up, and get back where he was, just be there for him, inspire him, man. He needs your energy, bro, to just pick him up, Yeah,
that's literally what we all as like family are trying to do, like to get him back to reality, trying like to put some rational thoughts into his mind, because when you are being suicidal, you are not thinking rationally.
Right. And
so
when people
try.
And not to cut you off, but I was going to say, when people want to kill themselves, what they're trying to say, they don't like who they are right now. So you can help him kill himself by telling him, we're going to kill who you think you are. We're going to destroy that person, and we're going to, without killing you, kill you. We can
I love that.
You see what I'm saying? All he has to do is change who he is and let him know, instead of killing himself, like kill his mental state, his belief systems. Let's kill that. We can commit suicide mentally. We can change our lives. We could decide to no longer be who we are. We could decide to say, you know what? I'm going to be healthy. I'm going to get out here. I got this. So let's help him destroy his belief systems. Let's help him brainwash himself, into understanding that